What about Charity Dingle? What do you think of Mrs. Tate being refused bail yesterday? No comment. Zoe Tate seems to think she's guilty. No comment! Come on, your family, you know her. What do you reckon? Get stuck!
It's not just the Otten Courier out there, you know. They're from the Nationals.
Finding parasites? You think they'd have better things to do?
Millionaire cripples slain by ex-hooker missus. They'd lap it up.
Oh, and so do you, don't you?
Could be submitting it for you and all.
You what?
Well, if our Chad's give him a flash of what she's got under that dressing gown, she'd be quids in.
Your mind is a festering cesspit. You know that.
Cousin of the accused with a kick it off. You make a bop.
Unless you want your front teeth introduced into your throat, I suggest you shut it.
Fair enough.
Hey. Listen. Look, if you don't want to go to school today, you don't have to. You can stay here. I'll look after you.
But if you do want to go, you don't need to worry about that lot out there because I'll give you a lift.
Yeah, thanks, Lisa. I'd rather be at school than hang round here.
It's the fact that you lied to me. That's what really hurts.
I know.
Have you forgotten that we nearly lost our marriage through lies and deceit?
Of course not.
We swore that we would be 100% honest with each other. I mean, whatever possessed you? Was it some sort of revenge for my transgressions?
I did it for Eddie. He's my brother. Now, I love him. I want you to love him too. Look, he's a fine man. Life's just dealt him a duff hand, that's all.
I don't know how you can stick up for him as a thief.
You see what you've done? You've destroyed her faith in humanity.
He made a mistake. He'll do whatever he can to put it right. Now, give him a chance, eh? Please.
What are you doing?
What does it look like? I'm moving out. I'm going back to home farm.
Is this because I went to the police?
I'm very grateful to you for putting me up, but I think it's time I took control of my own life again.
Shouldn't we at least discuss it? It's so sudden.
Now that Chris is gone, I have 101 extra responsibilities and I need to be at home farm. It's as simple as that.
I don't believe that's the reason. This is because you're still angry with me over what happened yesterday.
What if I am?
We're friends. Whether you stay or go, I think we should at least try and resolve our differences.
I have nothing more to say to you.
Zoe, please.
Debbie hardly said a word on her way to school.
Makes a change.
You're not doing badly by the lass, are you?
I'm a dad. I look after her.
I hope so, because it looks like you're going to get plenty of opportunity.
You what?
I've been to the police. I told them you were with me on the night Angie died. Don't make me regret it.
I'm gonna put the kettle on and what?
Is this it?
Oh, you are joking, Robert.
Shouldn't you be at school?
Well, I wanted to see this, but wish you hadn't have bothered now.
Well, it's got 4 wheels and an engine. What more do you want?
Getting a few bits of metal to hold the rust together.
Tell them, Elaine.
Tell him what?
Tell them that with their kind of money, they're lucky to get anything at all.
With your kind of money, you're lucky to get anything at all.
Well, don't get sarky. You're supposed to be on my side.
I'm not having it until I get a test drive.
I don't know why you're being so picky. It's perfect for a dirt-poor young couple living in squalor. That's why I chose it.
Give me the keys.
Well, I'll come with you.
Look, we can all go.
You have to come if you don't want to.
It's OK. Got to get in a car with you again sooner or later.
Will you sit in the back with Katie? And I can show Andy where everything is.
Laura, I didn't hear you come in.
Must have been pretty bad.
What must?
Whatever you've done wrong. When I was a little girl, the naughtier I was, the harder I'd pray.
Doesn't always work, though, does it?
I was only joking. I shouldn't have interrupted you. I'm sorry.
No, please, don't go. I shouldn't have doubted the power of prayer. It's a breach of my job description.
Won't tell anyone.
Anyway, sometimes it's better to share your problems with another human being.
Definitely.
And I'm usually on the receiving end, expected to know all the answers.
Must be ever so hard. I only ever get asked how to get stains out of carpets.
When people are involved, that can mean hurting someone. Maybe losing a friend.
I think I'll stick to the red wine and the candle wax.
Yeah, I would if I were you.
Hello. This is a nice surprise.
Yeah, and before I say anything, it's lunchtime, so I'm not wagging it.
I didn't think you were. Actually, I did a bit. But now you're here, we could go through to a cafe and have a bite to eat.
Oh, well, at least maybe some sandwiches.
Yeah, of course you would. Everything all right? Children at school not giving you a hard time about your mum?
No, because they know they'll get a smack if they do.
You've not been fighting, have you?
I just can't stop thinking about her stuck in a cell all by herself.
I know, it's horrible. But if anyone can cope, I'm sure Charity can.
She's not as tough as everyone makes out, you know. I'm worried about her. I want to see her.
I'm sure that could be arranged.
How will you take me?
Me?
Oh, yeah, we could go tomorrow.
I suppose so, but wouldn't you be better going with your dad?
No, because he hates her. Please, Em.
Hiya.
Hi.
I want a word with you.
I'm serving a customer.
She can wait. Have you any idea of the damage you've done?
You and your lovely daughter are the last people I wanted to upset.
Donna is distraught. She may never, ever get over this trauma.
She's very lucky to have your support, and if there's anything I can do...
You can make your way to that door.
What?
You are fired as from now. Give me a penny and up it.
Wait a minute.
You can keep out of this.
There's a toasty under the grill.
And another face on the dole queue. Goodbye.
What were all that about?
Not now, Lisa.
Would you want me to have a word with Eric? We could do with a sales rep at the factory.
He wouldn't want me. I couldn't sell a hot water bottle to an Eskimo.
Well, I have to admit, goes like a dream.
Well, the exhaust doesn't sound too good.
The petrol gauge didn't even work, Robert.
Yeah, and I'll have to put a couple of new tyres on it.
Well, what do you expect for that kind of money?
We'll have to spend the same again to get it sorted.
If you don't want it, just say. I can sell it to someone else, no bother.
I just don't think it's worth 400 quid. I think you got ripped off.
And you could have done better.
He wasn't ripped off.
Elaine?
Oh, come on, Rob, we might as well tell him. He paid 300.
And you weren't going to tell me? Don't look like I've got £100 to spare. Yeah, thanks, Rob, that's good of you.
That's how I make my living.
Yeah, but I'm your brother.
Oh, come on, you're not going to fall out over a stupid car, are you?
Well, why don't we call it 350? What do you reckon?
Andy!
What is it? What's up?
Someone's been in the house.
What?
We've been burgled. Someone's been here. Look.
Is there anything missing?
I don't believe it.
What if they're still here?
I haven't taken your telly or your CD player. Mind you, they are rubbish.
Shut up.
Maybe they just ate something and left.
Be careful, Andy.
Don't hit me.
What the hell do you think you were doing?
I was having a kit.
What, they're going to nick our stuff, were you?
Get off me.
Oh, Andy, you don't have to be so rough.
It's only a kit.
How'd you get in?
Down a chimney.
You cheeky cat.
Hey, you Andy Sugden?
You what?
How'd you know my name?
I thought you knew about me.
What you on about?
I waited for you and I fell asleep.
I'll call police.
Hey, don't know.
You're a thieving little toe rag.
Oh, Andy, don't.
Our dad told me about you. Billy Hopwood. And my brother.
People do funny things when they're under pressure.
Yeah, well, I thought they liked each other. Even thought they might get back together. Shows what a stupid kid I am.
You wanted the three of you to be a family. There's nothing stupid about that.
Emily, my mum's in prison and my dad's pleased about it. You call that a family?
They care about you, both of them. I know they do.
No, they don't, because if they did, they wouldn't go on like this. They couldn't care less about me.
That's not true.
I wish I'd stayed with you and Paddy.
You can't say that.
I wish I'd never found out about him.
I was prepared to come down to 125,000. I thought that was being very generous.
Yeah, it is, but we can't afford any more than 120. If we could, I'd give it you.
We gave you a heck of a bargain at that price.
Honestly, Mr. Turner, I'm not playing silly games. If you want to turn us down and hold out for more money, then I'll understand.
Unfortunately, I don't have that luxury.
So, does that mean you'll accept our offer?
It does.
Great.
Well, say something. Well, what's your name?
Daz, are you his bird?
Fiancé. Well, where are you from?
Manchester.
You've come all this way?
So?
Well, do you live with your mum?
Yeah, she dropped me off.
And where is she now?
You must know.
She's gone to her mates. She's picking me up in a couple of days.
You could go on one of them programmes on daytime telly. I found I had a mystery brother.
Don't be a prat. It's been arranged. My dad wrote a letter, look. He said he told you about me.
Well, he didn't.
He did write to you, though, didn't he? You threw the letters in the bin.
Well, is it the same handwriting?
I don't know.
He told me to come honest. He said you'd look after me.
The thing about my Vivian is she's very volatile, you know, very tempestuous. It's what makes her such an exciting woman.
Stop right there, please. I want to keep this down.
Do you think you can talk around?
Well, I like to think I have a certain Svengali-like power over my beloved.
I'll be forever in your debt, brother of mine.
Hey, watch this space.
You'll have no chance. She'll have him for dinner.
Well, here's to Victoria Cottage and all who's sailing her.
I hope you'll both be very happy there.
Yeah, me and Shiv love it. She'll be chuffed to bits when I tell her. Do you mind if I go and find her?
No, you go ahead.
Well, listen, thanks again, Mr. Turner. It's good of you to be so accommodating. Thanks.
So, exactly how accommodating were you?
You've been eavesdropping.
I just want to know how much you sold it for, that's all.
It's none of your business.
If I'm going to buy one day, I need to understand market forces. And me and Trish did live there. Come on, Alan. Strictly on train now.
Well, it had better be. I sold it for 120,000.
It's on the market for 130,000.
Any louder and you tell the entire pub.
Yeah, but if I'd known you were going to clang drop the price, I would have...
You wouldn't have been able to afford it anyway. I had to sell it quickly so that I didn't miss out on the B&B. Does that help you understand market forces?
I suppose. Not sure about Tricia, though.
She moved out without a word of explanation.
She won't admit it, but the reason she went is because we had a row.
About what?
I'd rather not say.
Ashley, the last thing that Zoe needs right now is to fall out with her friends.
If you're trying to make me feel bad, don't bother. I couldn't feel any worse than I do already.
Yeah, I'm sorry. She's just not ready to move back into home farm.
Which is why I'd like to go and see her. Make sure she's all right.
Yeah, all right.
I'd go myself, only I think she'd slam the door in my face.
Here we are, Puppet. Home at last. Where we belong. And we're going to be fine. Hello, Zoe Tate. Does that mean I can go ahead and make funeral arrangements? Yes, Dartson and Son in Houghton. I'll ring them and let them know. Thank you. And we can say a proper goodbye to Uncle Chris at last.
Why are you feeding him?
Oh, he's your brother.
He says he is.
Billy's his dad, Andy.
But Billy's at my dad, not anymore. I've got legal papers to prove it.
Right, the kid's been dumped here, Andy. We can't just leave him out on the street.
Billy had no right doing this. I hate him, he's scum. Everything he touches turns rotten. I've got my life sorted, I'm not letting him mess it up.
Is it ready?
Yeah. Come on, sit down. Right, eat up, and I'll leave you two to talk, OK?
Cuckoo, my little turtle dove. I thought you must have decided to skip lunch today.
I had to wait for Emily. She took Debbie back to school.
Of course, yeah. You've got the cafe to look after, haven't you? Now you've dispensed with Eddie's services.
I don't want to talk about him.
Of course not, no. Listen, you take a seat, and I'll be back in a minute to tend to your every need.
Bad day?
I've had better.
You want to tell me about it?
I've had a row with Zoe, and I'm not feeling very proud of myself.
Well, you're in the right place. A couple more of those and an hour in my scintillating company, and you'll feel much better.
For you, my angel.
You're trying to get round me, aren't you, because of Eddie?
No, this has got nothing to do with him. With all that kerfuffle yesterday, I just realised that I hadn't told you how much I missed you, so I just thought I'd say it with flowers.
Oh, they are lovely. Thank you.
So did you miss your little Bobby Wobbie while you were all alone in that nasty quarantine ward?
Well, of course I did. You're the only thing that kept me going.
Well, now that you're back, I'm going to pamper you like you have never been pampered before.
Oh, I look forward to that.
And that task will be made much easier once your staff numbers are restored to their former levels.
You're trying to get round me, aren't you?
He's my brother. Hewn from the same chunk of hope marble. He can't be all that bad, can he? And it was partly my fault as well as his.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't have happened if he hadn't turned up.
Yeah, I know. But you're a woman of such warmth and generosity of spirit that I know that you can find it in your heart to give him a second chance. What do you say?
I'll think about it. No promises.
2 pints, please, Louise.
Sure.
Hey, at that price, we can do it up in a couple of years and make a lot of money on it.
Yeah, great.
I should have ordered champagne, really, shouldn't I?
I think you'd be better off with a large scotch.
Why?
I'm pregnant.
Hiya. I bumped into Ashley. He said you'd moved back in.
Was he feeling sorry for himself?
No, but we wanted to make sure you were all right.
Why wouldn't I be?
No reason, except it's not long since your brother died.
Paddy, this is my home. This is where I live. And as for Chris, the police have released his body so I can finally lay him to rest.
Well, that's good. Good. Glad to hear it.
Come on through.
Zoe. Are you sure you're all right? Maybe you've come home too early.
Paddy, I'm okay. This is my home.
Well, you could at least talk to him.
He broke into our house, remember?
Yeah, and he could have nicked a load of stuff, but he wanted to see you, so he waited. Why don't you just give him a chance? He might be a nice kid, Andy.
He's Billy's kid.
Yeah, so are you.
Don't ever call me that.
Andy, calm down.
Yeah, well, I can't help him. My dad was.
Yeah, nor can he. He's just found out about you and he's come all this way to meet you.
Well, he's met me so he can turn around and go back where he belongs.
Oh, to Manchester on his own. He won't get back till midnight.
Well, that's not our problem, is it? For all I know, he might not even be my brother. Billy might just be lying.
Well, there's one way to find out, isn't there?
How?
Go and see him.
No way.
It's the only way you're going to find out if Darren's telling the truth.
Well, I don't care.
Well, tell Billy that. Tell him you don't want any more of his letters. Just sort it out once and for all, will you?
Thanks for coming round. It's good to know there's still someone in the village I can rely on.
Zoe, honestly, if there's anything I can do to help, just ask.
I'm fine, truly. And so's Jean.
All right, give us a ring. Good night, sir.
I did the test before I came to the pub.
Well, you never said you were late.
Well, I've been late before, only this time it was a bit longer than usual.
I see. So, how do you feel about it?
How do you feel?
Well, we said we weren't going to have kids till we were ready.
I know.
You'd not changed your mind?
I'd have told you if I had.
Yeah. Yeah, of course you would.
If we were trying for a baby, I'd have taken better care of myself. I've just come back from Amsterdam. I've been drinking as much as ever.
Well, I suppose there's the house. We're not going to have much spare cash for a while, are we?
It should be something we plan. I see loads of mums with unwanted kids is awful.
So we're agreed then. Wrong time, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Me too.
You wanted to see me?
Yeah.
I've got some good news for you.
I've decided to let you have your job back.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're joking, right?
Your mother hasn't finished.
You will, of course, be expected to pay all the money back into Donna's 18th birthday fund.
Absolutely. I wouldn't have it any other way.
And in view of the psychological damage you've caused her, I've decided to charge you a 10% interest.
10%?
I was thinking of 15.
10%'s fine. It's fair. Very fair.
I like it.
You can start in the morning.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, go, will you, before I change my mind.
He won't let you down.
He better not.
I'm gonna have to go and see him, aren't I?
Well, you won't have to stay for long.
I never wanted to see him again. Ever.
It's one visit, that's all.
Suppose.
And if you're going, then Daz might as well stay till you get back.
Well, you have to take another day off school. I'm not leaving him here on his own.
Okay. Well, Daz? Daz? What? Come here, we need to talk to you. Me and Andy have been talking, and we've decided he can stay a couple of nights.
Great. My dad said that it'd be all right.
Well, it's not down to him. I decide what happens here. You're not welcome.
Andy?
Well, he needs to know. You're no one to me. You never will be.